16 weeks on from making their National League South on this bow, Dulwich Hamlet returned to Parkview Road today to face Welling United in the FA Trophy. The home side currently possess the best home record in the division, having just lost once in the league here so far this season. However, they have lost 4 of their last 5 games at home in this competition. Last weekend they earned a 3-1 victory over basement club Weston-super-Mare and keep the same starting lineup. Hamlet memorably reached the last 8 of this trophy 2 seasons ago. Just one of 2 occasions in their history they have achieved that feat. In midweek, they beat Greenwich Borough on penalties in the London Senior Cup after a 2-2 draw and bring in 4 changes. Gavin Tomlin makes his 100th appearance in pink and blue. In this first FA Trophy meeting between the sides, can the Hamlet reach the proper stages of the competition? The Jaha picks up the loose ball out to Lagoul. That's support inside. It wasn't Jaha, it was actually Montel Adjaman. Kiernan looks to get the shot in. It's a tame one. Along the ground it goes. Through to Edwards, and it's all yellow kit this afternoon. Central position. 35 yards out, it's going to send it into the penalty area. And it comes, it's over Chambers, and Kiernan got to the ball. Got in behind Ashley Carew and stabs it over the crossbar. Chambers let it go, Carew let it go, and on the bounce, Kiernan couldn't keep his head over the ball. Stabs over the crossbar. So Adjumang has another free kick to send in towards the penalty area. A bit closer than the last one. Still pretty central though. Towards the far side of the area, it's nodded back inside, and it's helped on by Patterson. Volleyed it, tried to curve his foot around the ball, and it's just hooked it wide of the far post there. Difficult one to send goalwards. Good technique though from Matt Patterson. It was headed down by Mills, showing his aerial presence again. When it comes to McNamara, had the crossfield ball. Ming misread it. It's reached Lagoul. Ming coming out to him now. Lagoul early cross. It's a pretty good one as well. Chambers had to be careful against Mills. Good defending from Michael Chambers, and then under real pressure had to head it over his own crossbar. Kiernan wriggles free of Chambers and now advancing towards the area. Step over comes in and then tries to bend one towards the far corner, but sails harmlessly over the top. Another goal kick for Dulwich. Floats it in, and Ordell gets up. Free header, but tamely loops wide. Looking for an option, and he is Lagoul with ball at feet now. Bit of juggling, and Clunis pokes it away from him and helped on by Carew. And Tomlin's in behind Ambrosine here. The goalkeeper came off his goal line, just about kept away from Tomlin. Only lost 1 league game here against Billericay, who are vying with them for the title. There goes Kiernan. Breaking away from Torre, trying to slip it through to Lagoul, who is quick. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Ming trying to keep him quiet. He does beat Sanchez, Ming Lagoul. His goal side of him, pulls it back. Only to Nathan Green. And his clearance is deflected against Matt Patterson. It's deflected into the top corner. Well, can you believe that slice of bad luck going against Dulwich? Green has put his clearance straight against the leg of Patterson. It's deflected into the top corner. Could Green maybe have put it elsewhere than against the number 9? Lagoul with a good build-up there. Got inside of Ming and just put it back. It looked like Green, all he had to do was clear it. Took a touch and then put his clearance against the leg of Patterson. It ricocheted into the top corner. Edwards rooted the spot. He couldn't have done anything there, the goalkeeper. Inside to Clunis, pokes it onto Tomlin, just slips and allowed Adjaman to get hold of the ball. Patterson, Mills has got a man over if he can play out to him. He can, it's Kiernan now. Can look up, he's got men in the middle, pulls it back. Just wide the near post deflection goes. Nathan Green almost turned that into his own net. Here's Ordell. That's a poor pass out defence from him, and Vose has the ball in a good position. Onto Clunis, is he goal side of Genovese? Yes, he is. Goes down, is that a penalty? The assistant has flagged. Penalties awarded. Well, the assistant raises flag a split second after the decision. He took his time before giving that. Genovese flying in. Well, I'm not sure if that's the right decision or not. It looked like that maybe Genovese got a toe on the ball. The Welling players are furious. Dulwich have got a penalty. Clunis was goal side. Sliding challenge came in, Clunis went down. Interesting to see that one back. Crew scored in midweek in the penalty shootout. against Greenwich. Jaha just saying something in his ear, trying to put him off. Usually composed. Carew won't be flustered by any talk from a Welling man. Wilkes jumping around his goal line, trying to put him off as well. Carew scores though. Went the right way, the goalkeeper, but he was never getting a touch there. Dulwich jogging back to the halfway line, and they've drawn level. Carew with goal number 5 for the season. Went to the goalkeeper's left, the keeper went the same way, but he's so reliable from 12 yards. Continues his great record. Chambers goes to block the view of the goalkeeper on the end of the wall. There's 5 Welling men plus Chambers in it. Crew's ready. He gets it. Off the bar as it come out for Ming. Hit the underside of the crossbar, bounced down. Ming trying to get to the rebound. It's cleared by a defender, inches away from a special Ashley Carew free kick there. Wilkes at full stretch could not get there. Hit the bar, bounced down. Ming trying to poke it home, hooked away from him. And Montel Adjumang. So 2 assists last weekend. Sends in good looking ball there. And Ordell was there, unmarked, 12 yards out. Goes to between 2 Dulwich men and puts his volley over the crossbar. Maybe he wasn't aware how much time he actually had there, the centre back. Could have controlled and fired home. He's had a couple of half chances in this game. Adjumang's been pretty good with the set pieces today, finding teammates. This time he's going to go for goal. Saw Carew hit the bar in the end of the first half. Adjumang just clears the crossbar. Thought for a moment it was dipping enough. I think Edwards might have done as well. Heart in his mouth for a split second, but it's gone harmlessly away in the end. Chambers going long. Tomlin controls and will keep it in play on this left wing. Up against Ambrosine. Green's on the inside. Cook's in the area as he tries to play him in. The referee says that was a fair challenge by McNamara on Cook as they came together. Cook went down. McNamara deemed to have just shepherded the ball back to the goalkeeper fairly. Foes. Ignoring Green. That's a poor challenge by McNamara on Cook. That's a really bad challenge. Cook in a lot of pain there. Late by Danny McNamara, and the referee's got a flashpoint to deal with now. Cook got to the ball first and absolutely cleared out by McNamara. Dulwich players angrily surrounding the referee. Cook's going to get some attention. Well, the boos are ringing around, but I think that's the right decision. It was a bad challenge, but it wasn't bad enough to be a red. Jamal going in with him. Foes has lost out, and Patterson trying to drive down the left channel, gets to the byline, pulls it back. Mills is there. Dummied it, should have taken the touch. Thought Kiernan was behind him, but it was a Dulwich man. First time I've heard the rabble really in this game. They were making a bit of noise to our left. It's been very quiet from the West Sport today on the whole. Foes short to Tomlin, round the corner it comes to Carew, allowed to come on from midfield. Fires in the long range shot, it's a long way wide though. 10 yards or so wide from Ashley Carew, but allowed to come on from midfield. Mills will head that on to no one but himself, but Torre got there ahead of him. Tomlin volleying that over the top, and here goes Cook. Goal side of Ordell, right side of the area, trying to pull it back. Tomlin's arriving, Ambrosine got himself in a tangle, but then cleared under the nick of the time. Thought he'd gifted the ball to Tomlin, but then rectified his error. Dulwich ball doesn't look 10 yards, referee has marked it out though. The goal at 6, a deflection off top of the wall, and Edwards backpedaling, just goes over his crossbar. Well, he was standing on his line in the end, Edwards, but had raised his hand thinking it may well loop over him. Flicked the top of a Dulwich head. Probably double that at least. Kiernan twisting and turning down this right wing. Green's clearance comes off Vose. Mills around the corner and Kiernan's into the area. Going to get the shot in. He's 1-on-1 with Edwards. Great save by the boot of Edwards. Had the pace to get away from Nathan Green. Edwards made himself big. It was all up to him to save the day there. And he did just that, the Dulwich goalkeeper. Big left boot on that. Adjumang goes out to take. Towards the 6-yard box. It's come off Nathan Green, almost an own goal There's been some bad luck going against him today. Vose on the left wing, has he beaten Adjaman? Yes, he has. Into the feet of Cook. Tomlin. Carew fancies a long range shot again. Ashley Carew, that one's a long way over though. Again has the power. Took on from 30 odd yards there, Carew. Edwards talking to the defence, maybe should have got a call there, Michael Chambers, they had more time. Green switched off from the throw and Kiernan's in behind him. Tries to cross, Chambers blocks off again, as he has done for so much this game. Free kick goes to Tomlin, short and back with Carew, took it originally. Into Vose, birthday boy yesterday, 25 years of age, as he got a late belated birthday present up his sleeve. Clunas has slipped in, Ming, low cross, Dulwich might win it, oh it's unlucky. Cook sliding in, couldn't quite get a meaningful touch, it did get a toe on the ball but couldn't divert it home. First time Ming's been in that sort of position inside the penalty area this afternoon. Clunas playing him in. Low centre was excellent as well. Cook hurled himself at the ball, diverted away for a goal kick in the end. Gav, you must be very pleased with that battling draw today.
Yeah, definitely. We're away to a team at the top of the table. Been very consistent this season with good players. Thought we weathered a storm a few times. They had a lot of territory in the first half. We got back in it with a nice little through ball, and then Naren gets in and gets the penalty. And then from there on in, I thought we was a little bit more controlled in the way we defended. We looked a bit more in control of where we was asking them to play and where we didn't want them to play. There were two opportunities in the second half where they did break our lines, but there wasn't really many. And I felt we was a threat on the counter attack. Looking like we might, if the pass was right, we might get in. So I thought we did well. We set out well and the boys did very, very well in terms of trying to listen to what we asked them to do.
Did you think it was a game of two halves, bit of a slow start, perhaps had a lot of half chances in the first half, but then second half you looked like you had the wall over their eyes a bit more?
Yeah, possibly. It's always hard to tell when you're on the sideline exactly how it's going in terms of who's had the most of it. I think first half is definitely well in. And the second half I thought was more even. If maybe we shaded it, I don't know. But I just felt we gave ourselves a better chance. We can pass it better, we know that. And when we did pass it well, we caused them a lot of problems. But we worked hard. We got the second ball more in the second half. We got up to the first ball well. Gavin Tomlin, I thought, brought us into the game very well, and balls come into him, looked after the ball, and the movement from Naren and Cookie was good, so no, it was good.
Went to the back three today, haven't seen that for a few weeks. Was that done in line with the threat that they posed up top, and also getting Dom and Ash to sit a bit deeper than maybe they normally would and have to curb some of their creative instincts, but they did well in that role?
They did do well. I think it was just the right formation for today. We have to look at opposition we play against and also look at what's best for us, and I thought on the day we thought that was right for us. It may not be for Wednesday, who knows, we'll have a look at it again. We're at home, but yeah, for the day I thought it was right for us, and I thought everyone did really well, worked really hard for each other, and the minimum we deserved was a point. Was a replay.
Do you see a lot of improvement from the side which came here 16 weeks ago from the opening day of the season? Do you think you've made a massive step forward but from the two performances you've seen? Yeah,
I think we're not as naive. We gave away a lot of free kicks today, but I think that was more questionable with the referee's decisions. I thought a lot of them wasn't actually free kicks, they were soft. But we're a lot more cannier. We're not easy to getting booked as easily. We're not conceding as many free kicks, what I would say are genuine free kicks. We've passed the ball a little bit better. We're a little bit more organised. There's more depth to go to how much improvement there is for us, and obviously that's our job to keep getting the best out of each other and the best out of the group.
And just finally, obviously there were two very tight goals today. One was the first goal, Nathan clearing it, could have gone anywhere, that deflection, and then the penalty of the second. Do you see it going the same way Wednesday night? It could be a game of very few chances, and it's just who takes that chance that comes away on the night.
Possibly, who knows? He's got a crystal ball. I mean, there's goals in Welling's team, there's goals in our team, and just on any given day, you never know who comes out the traps first. And obviously, it's a one-off game, so the game could really go either way. It could be a lot of goals, because obviously you need to decide the game on the night. So can't really tell how it's going to go. Obviously, we wouldn't want to give too much away from the start, but yeah, we'll obviously just go flat out for the win anyway.